Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Around the World with our teachers. Good morning, Isabel.
Good morning, Teacher Mary.
How are you? And good morning, cameraman.
Good morning, Pablo.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about fashion and beauty standards in our respective countries, that is Kenya and the Philippines. So we will go directly to the first question that we have. How do people dress on a daily basis in Kenya and in the Philippines?
Okay, I go first.
You go
So I
first.
think basically daily this kind of dressing is a daily thing in the Philippines. Jeans, Sunday dress also is quite common. But if you're working in an office, you have to wear uniform. Yeah. Okay, how about you?
This would depend on what part of Kenya you are at, yeah? Because if I am maybe in Kajiado, I will probably dress like a Maasai or something closer to
You
what
wear
is
some
expected.
traditional clothes as well?
Yes, it would depend on who is where at what time, yeah? If I am in my mother's house, it really doesn't matter what I put on. I just put on normal clothes. Sometimes I'll put on a dera. Sometimes I'll put on whatever. So it depends really on where you are at that particular time.
Yeah.
And
Of
what
course,
you're doing.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You should be appropriately dressed. For example, if you're on the beach, you wear something shorts
Yes.
or some swimsuit. Yeah.
Depends really.
Yeah. What traditional clothes are worn during holidays and important events? For us, we have this called Filipiniana dress for women. So this looks very elegant, actually.
I've seen it actually.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
want
it.
when I go home and then I come back to to Poland, I'm gonna get one, just for the purpose of wearing one. But for the men, they usually wear a Filipino barong. So this is used for official days and maybe, for example, special occasions also like weddings.
In Kenya, if it is a traditional holiday, again it will depend on what tribe, because every tribe has a different traditional dress. But we actually do have a traditional Kenyan outfit. It's called the Kenyan outfit. It's something brown and it has some Kenyan marks and something. It's considered the Kenya official attire for everyone irrespective of the tribe. Yeah, so it would also depend where you're going with it, because again you will not buy the Kenyan official attire to go to a wedding, yeah? So it's for national functions, I would say, national functions, and it's worn by the president and anyone who can afford to wear it, honestly. Yes.
Okay.
So what's considered beautiful in the Philippines?
It's so funny when I saw the question, because as much as it's so funny when I see Polish women, they want to tan or they want to, tan, because in the Philippines, the whiter you are, the more beautiful you are. We still have this colonial mentality, and for us, the standard of beauty is someone who has colored eyes, lighter skin color, blonde hair perhaps. Yeah. Can you imagine me with blue eyes?
You, okay.
Or with, let's say, light brown, not blonde, but light brown hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that when I was young.
Is
yeah,
it?
yeah. And then also, would you believe it, when I was maybe not that young, but I think a couple of decades ago, I also took some glutathione to lighten my skin.
Did you?
I did. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
That's weird. For us, what's considered beautiful? For men, I would say a well-groomed person, really. A person who, I think the younger people prefer men with dreadlocks. So dreadlocks is somewhat a sign of beauty for men. And for women, not too skinny. We really don't care, not much. We don't care much about what color, whatever color, whether dark. Sometimes ago it was the darker the better, but now standards are changing, and for a woman to be considered really beautiful by the physical attraction, of course, you'd think of the hips. Yeah.
The bigger, the more beautiful you are.
Not too big, but yeah, we do prefer a little bit hips. We call it nyash.
Okay.
Yeah. So men say, "Oh, my girl has nyash."
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. So I think for us, I think maybe in my eyes, but it's like the thinner you are, the more beautiful you are. And that's for men. I would say well-groomed also.
Yeah.
There's what you call the tall, dark, and handsome. But I think, yeah.
Why do you use tall, dark? You're not
Tall, dark, and handsome. So this is like the typical standard for good-looking men. But I think right now the most beautiful people in the Philippines. But I don't think also that there's someone who's ugly. Like as you said, a face who a mother could only love. You know. So, but I think right now because of the multicultural, you know, the most beautiful I would say in the Philippines are the mixed race.
Is it?
Yeah.
We also prefer our men a bit stronger, yeah? Not
like manly.
So not skinny but strong. Somebody who
like
has
muscular.
muscle and masculine, yeah?
They should be the men. They should be
It
the
is
men.
considered really a sign of beauty. Is makeup popular in the Philippines is the next one.
Oh yes, it is very popular.
Is it?
Yeah. And you? In your country?
It is quite popular now in the urban areas. In the rural areas, not as much. People still prefer to look as natural as I do every day.
Yeah. In the Philippines, whether you're in the mountains, you're in the city, I think everybody puts on makeup.
Yeah. No?
Although they say less is more, but
Yeah. In Kenya,
less
it will
is more.
depend really. If you're in the villages, no one really cares about makeup. But if you come to the city, yeah, it's a trend now. Is there a trend for tattoos or piercings in Kenya or in the
Yeah, I think
Philippines?
right now.
Yeah?
There's a lot of people who has tattoos and also piercings. Actually, when I go home, I'm gonna get more over here.
Piercings?
Yeah, more
Oh,
piercings.
that's
and
nice.
earlobes.
I think tattoo is also becoming a trend now. I don't know. I don't have any negative comments on tattoos. I like them. I have a few myself. So
Okay. For
I
me,
think it's
okay, when it comes to tattoos, I'm good with somebody getting a tattoo for as long as you're adult enough to understand that this is going to be permanent. But if sometimes I would see like a child, like 14, 15-year-old who's got a tattoo, I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, but anyway, that's just me. So
yeah, it is
I think it's so
actually
young.
as much as it's a trend. Like even when I go home now and I'm going to visit my grandmother, I still cover all my tattoos.
Yeah, oh my
She
gosh.
does not like to see them, so I hide them. Yeah.
I
Same
get-
as for my mother. If she sees them, she will complain. So there are those that I hide, and there are the
yeah.
ones that are too obvious.
Yeah,
But
me
she doesn't
too.
like to see them.
Yes, I also still hide my tattoo and I tell my children, don't get one.
Is it?
Yeah.
What are the popular beauty treatments in the Philippines and Kenya?
Okay, you go first.
I don't know. I don't think we really have so much of the Botox and the things now. I think the only thing people are trying to do now, the younger generation, is lose weight. So everyone is on Ozempic or something.
Really?
or- yeah.
Ozempic? Right now in Kenya?
Yeah, it's a
about
really
it.
common right now. Everyone is doing this, all the slimming wires. Everyone's trying to, if I may say, adopt the Western culture of a slim body. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
don't have much to say for that.
Yeah, okay. Me on the other hand, I think right now also it's very popular that Filipinas get a nose job. Yeah, and it's quite a little, I don't know if it's 150,000 pesos, something like maybe 3,000 USD. Yeah,
Really?
so if you have money, you know, and also with the braces, of course, everybody wants to have a perfect teeth.
Interesting.
Yeah, they would.
I have seen a few people in Kenya with the braces though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we've never really had, and I keep telling this to people, we don't really have teeth problem.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have very strong teeth.
Yes, I know.
definitely
I can
and,
see
and
that.
very straight
Yes, yeah,
for
yeah,
some
yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
I don't really
I think
go
this
to
is
the
a gift.
dentist.
I think this is a gift from the Lord, you know,
Is
that
it?
you guys have very beautiful. Some people would say it's because of the sun exposure, vitamin D, etc. So that's why you guys have very good teeth.
Yeah. So as much
Strong.
as there's braces now as well, but not very many of them. I think we don't have. We don't have to align our teeth. I think it's very straight.
Okay.
We are gifted.
Yes, you are. What beauty stereotypes exist in these countries? Of course, as I said earlier, colonial mentality. The more westernized look you have, the more beautiful that you are.
Yeah. Sadly, it is also starting to get to us. But I try a lot not to let it get to me. Yeah. People try to like hide our hair and put on weaves and wigs and something, which is okay for a time, but having it as your day-to-day look makes me cringe a little.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's obviously mainly because our hair is quite hard to maintain. hence very offensive when you ask me every now and
Yeah,
then.
that's why I have
hair.
stopped asking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a question you should not ask a black person.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are trying to look like the Western world has put it. Like they want to get slimmer, they want slick hair, they want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think also right now in the Philippines, a lot of younger people would want to look like the Korean K-pop models.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that will be all for today's video. If you have questions or comments, please drop them down below on the comment section and we'll be happy to respond to them. Okay. Until next time.
Bye.